It's me, Hobo Ryan. I was gonna do this bit where I take a wand and I go and I make some magic, but I didn't know what to make appear. I just wondered what would happen if you type in word pictures. They're all just beautiful photos. Paris, trees, waves, a child, judo kicking their pregnant mother while staring dead into my eyes. That is going to be a UFC champion when she grows up, I swear. Well, this intro has gone off the rails. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Ryan Reacts. Today, folks, we are checking out another episode of Gumball. And that episode is episode 29, The Wand. But of course, folks, like check out the original link. More for original content creator, you can find it on Hulu. Wow.
You've already had breakfast, but you still have dinner to look forward to. A plastic magic wand.
This is going to end in someone's death, isn't it? Mark my words. Also, who shit and pissed in the sink? It was Zed. Never mind, I already know the answer.
Sweet! Make a wish. I wish I had 6 eyes.
I'm so disappointed I'm too young to know this experience.
1, 2.
And I was born in the 90s. This shit never existed.
I wish Gumball had 6 eyes.
Why would you do that?
1,
Okay.
2. Oh, this magic wand is weak.
Yeah, this sucks. He can't see God with his third eye. What's even the point of buying cereal if you can't get a third eye? This is thanks to Lucky Charms.
Wand? Can I have a turn?
Sure, but it doesn't really.
You don't need it, brother.
With this,
You already teleported.
all my wishes come true. My first wish
Mhm.
is that this wand doesn't turn out to be a big fraud like that stupid wishbone.
What wishbone?
Well, when I was a boy about your age,
Wow.
I wish
Forever
that
old.
sausages would
Just like the
fly into
song
my
says.
mouth. Mom, I made a wish on the wishbone and nothing happened.
What did you think? That it was gonna come true? Magic isn't real.
You mean it's a fraud?
Yeah, it's a fraud.
I like how this episode starts off by getting kids' expectations down in life and explaining magic isn't real. This episode was dedicated to tell David Copperfield to go kick rocks.
And I didn't stop screaming for 15 years.
No wonder he hates you. 15 years!
I never believed in anything again.
So, wait, there's so much. There's so much to unpack. 1, does that mean she stopped loving you once you stopped screaming? Because that means she married you because you kept screaming no and she's into that? Was it the birth of your child that made you stop screaming no? Probably something before it. Because then he learned magic was real. Because there's magic in her booty cheeks. And the internet knows all about that. 2, how do you even have a conversation to start getting into a relationship? And 3, you're fucking lying. We saw when you had the cape on and you weren't screaming no.
Tail cavalier.
So you leave me with 2 choices, old man. The show is canonically incorrect, or 2, you're a big fat fraud. Just like the magic you once believed in.
I believe this will be different. Now, I've got some wishing to do.
You're gonna start screaming again, aren't you?
You know what
Oh,
this
no.
means, Darwin. We have to make sure all of Dad's wishes come true.
Oh.
Why? Because if we don't, he'll never be able to believe in anything again. And he might go crazy and start screaming. We have to make sure he thinks that wand is real. Yeah.
Yeah, if he doesn't believe anything, he might go postal. Not like shoot people. I mean, he's gonna fall over, roll down a hill, and kill a couple people.
Into my mouth.
You got it, boys. Whoa! Whoa! Boys, he's gonna... Good job, Darwin. I knew you were the one throwing the confetti.
I think you and me are gonna be friends.
I know. The old magic didn't have the magical string attached to it as well.
I wish the sink was fixed.
How do you fix the sink? I don't know.
Oh, no. You're gonna drink it, aren't you? No, no, no. You're gonna start. Don't. Just don't. Don't do it. I know the joke. No! I told you not to! How much liquid is in there? That's so... I think I just simulated how he felt. Ah! Feeding kids vile concoctions of poison and grime. That's how he got skinny in that other episode. Well, good you got. Oh.
You are truly powerful. I shall name you Wanda, the wonderful one.
Where did the
of
mask
Wonder!
go? I don't care.
Quick, I think Dad's gonna make another wish.
Ow, it's
I wish
bubbling.
it was raining pancakes.
Is it bubbling because of his stomach acid or because of what was in the sink? Ooh. Oh, hold on now. My appetite's back. And I believe in joy. No. I know you're doing it because you want your dad to believe in things, but this is wholesome.
Every day.
Shut up. I don't have time for Christmas right now, and I can't imagine Santa Claus as a fish. What is happening with Gumball's face in the picture? Was he stung by bees? And yet somehow Anais looks uncanny.
I wish it was Christmas every day.
Boy, this is gonna be a hard one though. It's a lot of presents.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Where's the presents? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, you did give him a present. Of
I
whimsy.
wish I was taller.
How are you guys considered so dumb, yet you can come up with
I wish I had
ingenious
a
harebrained
monster
screams
truck.
like cutting them?
Yeah, a monster truck t-shirt.
Back up. That was a lot of $20 that they spent for that.
I wish I could be invisible.
Come on, Darwin. Just do what I do.
Oh no, they're gonna do the thing that they did to that boy that one time. I can still hear his screams.
Crazy? I don't know.
Look, he left his wand floating in mid-air. He's here. Come on, Darwin. Let's go and find him. But he's here, Darwin.
I mean, even if he was invisible, he probably
I wish
could
it
deduct
wasn't
that.
So hot.
Well, that's better than shooting down the sun, so. Hello, neighbors.
Mr. Watterson, would you kindly refrain from offending my wife's eyeballs with your public display of vulgarity?
Oh, he's in his underwear.
Sorry, Mr. Robinson. Hey.
Oh, no.
Wait a second.
No.
You picked
Go.
the wrong day to mess with the Bunny Warlock.
Sorry,
Oh, no.
If it's a fight you want,
Don't do this
it's
to
a
her.
fight you've got. But I think I should warn you. I have supernatural powers.
The
I don't know
only
if
thing
it's-
supernatural about
Uh-oh.
you is your ignorance.
I thought he was going to say his nipples. Okay. Fuck you guys.
I wouldn't be laughing if I was facing the Mighty Bunny Warlock.
The only thing mighty about you is your ignorance. I use the same joke again.
My
Like his man boobs, right?
And my cape.
You don't have a cape.
I wish for a cape.
You could have just got his cape.
You leave me no choice, sir.
It's also like the 100th time you've seen him in a cape.
I wish,
Here we go.
I wish you look ridiculous.
Huh?
Ah, horrible.
Where the hell did you get that?
Cover your eyes, woman.
Ow!
Put it back on. And I wish
Wow.
your wife's head was a melon. No.
Hold on, go back 10 seconds. Again!
No. I wish you would fly away out of my sight. Oh, you dared to doubt the
This is
all-powerful
everything I never wanted to see in an episode.
I can't hold it any longer.
No.
He is a very heavy Muppet.
He really is a wizard. Run, Margaret, run.
Look, now 2 people believe in magic.
Mr. Dad's turning evil.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're probably wondering why I said 2, because the dad, and I don't consider the wife a human. You know the worst part about the thong and bikini combo? Whose was it? Really think about it. Whose was it? Couldn't be the mom. Too big for the mom. Was it for his wife? Nope. Still too big. Which leaves there's only one conclusion. He was already wearing that under his outfit. Or it's his son's. I don't know. He seems like a crazy man in the bed.
Maybe it's time we told him the truth.
But if we tell him the truth, he's gonna get upset like when he was a boy.
Ah, you're right.
Or we could just destroy the wand.
I know. We're gonna have to take the wand back.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm glad we have the same plans.
Is there nothing you can't do, Wanda? I think I finally understand your true power. I wish.
No, don't.
I wish.
It's gone on long enough.
What are you doing here?
This
Are we
wand,
gonna have an
it
epic
has
battle
made
where
you
you have to
evil.
do
We're
everything
taking
he
it
says
back.
to you?
You think that you mere mortals have the power to challenge me? Come, take the wand, if you dare.
I'm sorry. I keep thinking about the idea that somebody's like trying to sleep for work. And the other neighbor's just sitting in a bed.
You think that you mere mortals have the power to challenge me? Come, take the wand, if you dare. Slip over spell.
Where was the mud before?
Break his heart if he
I don't think I didn't notice.
Can't you see what you've become?
I can see perfectly clearly. I have become
Oh my.
a master wizard.
Well, man, he's also in the underwear, so
Slow motion spell.
really, turns out that
Reverse spell.
these damn Muppets were out of control.
Power it.
No, it's more like, you guys know what
I was just about to say.
Stop spell.
What he actually said. Not again! Don't kiss. Just don't. Hug? Yeah, alright, okay. All right. Yeah, alright.
Inside out spell.
Oh! You are fighting your children? And you made them fall in love and then you skin them? There's crazy with power. And then there's turning your own 2 children inside out. Something not even Purple Guy did. So there's that. That's a thing that Dad's now got on his long list of horrible crimes.
That's a normal spell.
Give us the wand!
Never. I wish your face was his butt and his butt was your face.
Oh God!
Really?
I wish
Darwin doesn't even have a butt. What's it gonna look like? Oh wow! Whoa! Where has that been?
That your butt was his face and his face was your butt.
Okay. All right. Oh wow! This is hilarious jokes, but
Your face was kissing his butt, and his butt was kissing your face.
brother, why would you do that?
This is
Why
gonna
would you
suck.
ask? Oh, I just saw Darwin's little head. This is terrifying. Oh my God. I know what's happening here. This is the Nina episode of Gumball.
Big Brother Ed.
How about you don't make them kiss each other's butts? Once again, on the list of things worse than what Purple Guy did. So, good job, Dad. You're a monster.
We've got something to tell you.
What's going on? Why have you stopped?
That one's a fake. It's just a plastic toy free from
That was the final straw.
What nonsense!
You could just said you had magic. You deflected it too. You guys just ran out of ideas. Yeah, you deserve that.
It was us. We've been making it happen right from the start. I hope you're not mad at us.
You mean you two kids spent the whole day making incredible wishes come true? You did that all for me?
Of course.
You didn't deserve it.
Even when I made your butt kiss his face
Yeah,
and
that's
his
correct.
face kiss your butt?
Yeah, it was
You did that
traumatizing.
for me?
Yeah.
Come here and give me a big hug.
Because you remember that one time that I kissed your mother and then got traumatized? Well, you made me
But
kiss
hang
my
on.
friend's butt.
If you were making my wishes come true,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't that mean that Wanda, the wonderful wand of wonder, is a fraud?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We did,
A
like, melt.
fraud?
Oh, God. Well, what's another 15 years, huh, guys?
It's mine! The power is all mine! I wish you didn't have that ridiculous haircut.
Come on, man. Stitch
I
to
wish
her
I hadn't
head.
said that.
He's right, though. Bees are living in your hair. You really should get rid of that. Like, it's become a problem. Well, this was a fun little episode. I can't complain. It's a lot of the classic humor that I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, you guys know I'm not a fan of, like, gross humor, if you want to call it. Humor that I know I would have laughed at as a kid. Like, this is humor for kids and for teenage boys. So, just like how when I said with MLP, this stuff, like there were moments where I'm like, this joke and moment is not for me, right? The crafting of it was not made intentions to make an adult laugh. That's kind of how I feel about the butt kissing the butt in the face thing. Like two butts kissing. Yeah, that's a teenage boy joke. That's a ha ha ha, two butts, butts funny. So I get it. I just feel like that is the kind of humor that aged out of me completely. And I think ages out of a lot of people. Like one joke I think aged really well was the dad going, no, around the merry-go-round, and then it coming back over him. Oh, that joke was just, that was a good joke. That was a very good way to show him screaming. It was so good that when he went no at the end, it wasn't as funny. It just was kind of like, yeah, you all saw it coming. I was kind of hoping they were going to do more clever no ideas, but no, they just gave up and ended on the Watersons. No, Robinsons. I always get that mixed up. The Robinsons doing that last part, which was good. I like that ending. It's a good cherry on top. I don't think the joke was a real banger, but I wish I didn't say that. Well, it's a good way to end. That was a good one. That's better ending than them just going, no, and that being the ending, which I thought was going to be it. So, but all around, I think this was just a good, mediocre episode. Once again, we feel like we're in a bit of a drought of Gumball episodes where I don't feel like anything super, super good. Like, it's funny. It feels like it was the Goons that, like, put me here. It was like after the Goons, it feels like the episodes were missing something. The ending was so good. I feel like, oh my gosh, I wish I had more of that. But I do like the premise of the idea of trying to make magic happen for the dad. You could do a lot of different jokes and bits, like how they fought the Robinsons and they stripped him down naked in a bikini. Another teenage boy joke. It just feels like this episode had a lot of jokes for kids, which, like I said, is fine. You made the show for children and mostly boys that laugh at this kind of gross humor. But the problem with that humor is, unlike a SpongeBob joke where you grow older and you appreciate the jokes more, they age like fine wine. These jokes are milk. Milk tastes great when you're drinking it at first, but the second it's another 10 years later, that milk don't taste as good. That's how I felt about Gumball chugging all the sewage sink water and then puking it all over his friend. Though I did like him going, puh, puh, puh. Look, good little ending. All right, I'll give it to him. That was a good little bit. But I was not bored by this episode. That is one thing I gotta say. I did like seeing him coming up with the random ideas and seeing how the boys were going to make it happen. This also brings up what I said, I think, it was the laziest, where the boys are indeed eldritch horrors. Magic may not be real, but they have the ability to swap their face with their butts and their butts with their face. I don't know what the joke of this episode is, by the way. Nope. I'm going to be open and honest with you. I was about to make a big mistake. I was going to give the joke of the episode, the one where the dad is on the spinny device yelling, "No!" But I would have been factually incorrect. You see, I completely forgot about the joke because of how many traumatizing bits of imagery I saw. But rewatching it, I can tell you for a fact that this is the joke of the episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This episode, episode 29, is rated a 7.5. A middle of the road episode. You know what? I agree with that. The concept by itself is interesting enough that it's not boring. So I would say this very much is a middle episode. But let's see where it fits on the scoreboard. Hilarious. This episode is, as of right now, the most middle of the road episode of them all. It is number 16 out of 29. That is where it ranks in the scoreboards. It's literally right in the middle of everything. But there it is, folks. There's another episode added to the scoreboard and another episode down. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to subscribe, like down below, write a comment. Was this episode very good? What do you guys think about those jokes that I say aged like milk? Do you also agree, or do you still find it funny? I hope it doesn't make people feel like ashamed when I say that, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I want to know if people still find this type of humor wrong. I don't want humor to be seen as you should be ashamed because only kids like it. Because let's be honest, people feel that way with dark humor. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it does feel like it is a joke young me would have found hilarious, and I just feel like it kind of grew out of gross out humor. And I feel it's a way for a lot of people, but if it isn't, I would like to know. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye, everyone.